to Dark Matters.
This is dark.
And I noticed. Oh my god, I have some weird. I gotta shut off this camera. My computer doesn't like this camera anymore. I gotta use my other camera. Hold on.
Okay.
I've got some weird delay. Oh, now I don't have delay. What the fuck? It was weird. Now it seems
I don't
fine.
know.
I don't know. Now I am here in the dark,
Okay.
but you are not.
No, I'm not. I'm in the light.
Where?
I'm in the light.
It's very bright there. What time is it where you are? We're not gonna guess your location this week. We're just gonna.
It's 12:02 a.m. Sunday, October 3rd.
Wow. Hold on, I'm gonna switch my camera. Wait, I'm gonna turn this. Whoa! What? Another camera? Two cameras?
Wow. Very impressive.
So you are live at the Bilo House in Highland
The
Park,
Violet.
Illinois. Is this the
That's
house
right.
you grew up in?
This is the house I grew up in from
Coast.
age basically 5, just before I turned 5 till the age of basically 18.
Oh my God! The Horny Crew is here.
Wow, amazing.
Kate Morgan's ghost. I missed you too. You guys are here. You're right on time. We're gonna be exploring Michael Bilo's childhood home,
That's
and we might
right.
be interviewing his parents too. Not for the first time on the show, but probably for the first time on Twitch.
Probably, yeah, definitely for the first time on Twitch.
Oh man! Wait, so we can? Is your childhood bedroom still there? Like, do you
My
still
childhood
have
bedroom
like
is there, but
action
my
figures and
uncle.
stuff?
I don't really have any action figures. I have Hot Wheels that are very precious to me, but my uncle is sleeping in there right now.
What? Wait, your uncle is sleeping in
My
your
uncle, my uncle
bedroom?
is sleeping in my bedroom.
Where are you?
Uh,
Oh, so we can't go in there?
I mean,
Wake his
seems
wake his
rude.
ass up. Or
We'll,
just
we'll,
can
we'll
we
get
just sneak in there and he won't? You just don't make a sound and we can walk around while he's
definitely
sleeping.
not. There's like no way to there's no way to sneak in unless the window is open. Even so, that feels inappropriate.
We got a question in the chat. Is your uncle hot? From Hannah Mackay. Is your uncle hot?
I mean, he's you can look him up.
I can look him up.
He's on ratemyprofessors.com, and
He
I think he is
is.
rated for hotness on
Oh
ratemyprofessors.com. Yeah.
my god! I need to know. I wish I was a professor. I'm only low key hot according to one person on Twitch.
Mm,
Wait, but is he has your mom's name, so it's not Bilo, right?
yeah.
This is exciting.
This is exciting.
How hot? How
I'm
hot is your uncle on Rate My Professor?
um good question. I'm only seeing
Guys, in the chat, look up your
jump
hottest professor from college
into
or your
the
most
chat.
uggo professor from college, and put them in the chat there, and let's see how hot they are. Hilarious! Wow, gives good feedback. He's got good ratings.
Hilarious.
I don't see any
4.6.
hot.
That's
I
quite
don't
a
see a
very high
hotness.
rating.
Yeah, I don't see a hotness rating though.
I feel like hotness used to be a thing, and maybe Rate My Professors was like, it's very wrong for us to objectify professors. It
Oh,
encourages
that's so disappointing.
harassment. Um, but yeah, I
Wow.
don't
So
see it.
what let's let's take a tour. Let's see what do we have here.
Let's take a tour. Let's go on the grand tour.
And keep in mind only the half of
Okay.
the screen is visible when you're showing stuff.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
so right now we're in the what room is this? This is the living room. But we don't do a lot of living in this room.
what goes on in that room?
This is the fancy room that we're not allowed to go into. But tonight is a special occasion.
Wow.
So, ooh, somebody left their suit jacket. Um, this is the piano.
Oh, tilt down. Wow. Wait. I just you grew up in a house with a piano.
Yeah,
What kind of piano? Is that a grand piano?
it is a grand piano.
You grew up in a house with a grand piano? What the fuck? I grew up in a house with a Casio keyboard. Hunty wants you to play something on the piano. On the piano.
Make Twitch mute it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
play like Hey Jude or something.
my dad takes piano lessons from my piano teacher, like my childhood piano teacher. And so we've got the Billy Joel
Oh,
songbook.
there's Sharon. I see her in the background.
There we go.
Can she hear me? Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Frankie.
Good to see you. You're very even the tiny version of you. Are they
The
mad
Billy
that
Joel.
you're keeping them up this late? Who's madder? Who's madder about this? Your parents or your wife?
My wife just said to me, "I'm going to sleep now," and then within 3 seconds started like snoring. So she's out. She's out cold. Um,
Yeah.
my parents, I think, are overjoyed
Oh, all right.
to share our home with dark matters.
Now, has there been a lot of hauntings? What was it like growing up in this house? Just
I
looking at it from here,
Yeah.
it looks kind of like a very big house. I mean, it has a grand piano in it.
This room is like a real. It's got a lot of space in it, wouldn't you
Is
say?
that the showpiece room?
Yeah. This is the room for company. For company. Maybe we can introduce my mom, and she can talk about the house. You want to
Oh,
come join me on the
please.
couch, mom?
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Dark Matters.
This is Dark Matters.
This is not your first time on the show.
No.
So tell us a little bit about this house. What year was it built? Has anybody die in the house? Any famous people there?
Well, the architect's son is an astronaut.
Wow.
But no, we built this house. So
Yeah.
as long as we're alive, has died in this house.
This house was built 1991 to 92.
Mm-hmm.
We moved in July 92, I think.
Yep. Bastille Day.
Bastille Day. Who knew? Who knew we moved in on Bastille Day?
Yeah,
I
it
did.
was very intentional. Yeah.
We really hated the aristocratic French, and that's why we moved in on Bastille Day. Apparently, I was 4 years old. I didn't really know.
Do you celebrate Bastille Day extra hard now because it's your house anniversary?
No, we do think of it, though. It's a good way to remember the date we moved.
I don't know the day I moved into my house. Bilo, do you know the day that you moved into your house?
Yeah, I do know the day I moved in my house because it was exactly 1 week before I got married.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because I don't remember the day that we closed, but then we moved. We moved. I moved most of our stuff, or me and Sam moved most of our stuff to our house, and then we kept some of the stuff there because my parents and sister stayed in the apartment that we were renting, Sam and I, for like a week instead of in a hotel. So they stayed with like some of our pots and
We were
pans.
quarantined for a week before the wedding. So we had to stay inside. And we were there for the wedding.
You were quarantined at the new house?
No,
They were.
I mean,
Well, they weren't quarantined, but we were because we had traveled from here.
yeah, but they stayed in our apartment for a week, and then after the wedding, we came back and then moved the rest of our stuff from the apartment back to our
Well,
new
let's
house.
not talk about that. Your other house, which we've
Screw
seen.
that.
We've seen on Dark. Let's talk about this house.
Let's talk about this house.
What mysteries lie inside this house? Now, I heard that Michael was not allowed to stay here last time that he was in the Chicago area.
That's true.
What happened with that?
Well, we just had too much stuff in the room that he needed to stay in, so it was an impossibility. But in terms of a mystery, when we were building the house, the police told us that there was a homeless person living in the basement of our house, which we didn't know, but
And he still lives there to this day.
no, I don't think so.
I met him.
We don't know. He could be. You could have a hider in your house.
What is a hider?
A hider is somebody who lives in your house, but you don't know that they live there because they only enter and exit when you're not there. They live in like your attic or your basement or something.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, people there have. I mean, it's not that common, but it's definitely a real thing. There's a movie called Hider in the House. It's a horror movie, but I believe it's a real. I believe there have been real hiders.
Wasn't Parasite a little bit like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Can't wait for the Western.
Do you have
the Western remake of Parasite? I hope I get to direct that.
I hope I get to edit that because Bong is writing it apparently.
Oh, they're really remaking it.
Oh, they are. Yeah, HBO is doing a miniseries. They're doing a Parasite miniseries, and I actually really want to work on it because director Bong is doing it.
Okay, I didn't realize if he's doing it, then it'll probably be good.
That's the only reason. Yeah, if like
shamelessly rip it off and make a movie based on a movie. There are plenty of mysteries associated with this house.
Well, we've had offers to have commercials and television shows.
It's a modern style house.
Right.
As you can see from this room, which is sort of a good metonymy for the entire house. Just like the rest of the house is sort of like this, but not as nice. Right?
Yeah, flat roof.
Flat roof.
Lots of windows.
Lots of windows.
Kind of a California.
Oh, that sounds nice.
But
sort
people
of.
around here don't have that.
You don't have flat roofs here because of snow. But
right.
Which is why the roof is not flat, but very slightly angled, but you can't really tell.
Right.
But there are plenty of mysteries of the house, right? There are who broke the window when we moved in? Who broke
the window? That's a good mystery.
I think.
Should we expose them on national internet?
Well, I think they actually are somewhat well known, but now dead.
You think it was? You think it was?
I don't think you should be talking about it.
Why? He's dead. Can't sue me for defamation if he's dead.
I just don't think it would be appropriate.
All right. Well, somebody dead might have broken the window to our house.
Somebody famous and dead.
Also, the guy mowing the lawn broke the window by accident when he knocked up a rock, and I was home and saw it, and he was so nice. He said he'd been paying insurance for like 25 years and he never had a claim, and so he was kind of happy that he now could get the benefit of his insurance.
Got his money's worth.
Yeah.
Let's talk about today. Today, what do we do today, Mom?
Michael, you should talk about what we did today.
Well, I want to hear it from. I know what we did today.
I know what we did today too.
Yeah, but the viewers are going to want your perspective on today.
I would think it's your event, and they should have your perspective.
Yes, but a mother's perspective is so valuable.
But I think it was your event.
It was my event. I'm not gainsaying that.
You discuss it first.
I'll discuss it first. All right.
You told me about. Now I am moderately Jewish, but I have never attended one of these, so I would like to hear a little bit about it.
Well, we could talk about it, and it was wonderful, but the thing that made it extremely unusual...
Let's stop talking about it. Okay. Let's use a word to describe what happened today. So today was an ufruf, which is a Yiddish Jewish tradition, like Ashkenazi Jewish tradition, where before a groom and bride are married, in Orthodox communities, the groom is called up for an aliyah, which basically means you get to stand next to the person reading the Torah. In we're not Orthodox. At a conservative synagogue, you get to go take your wife up to the bima and
Well, it's usually not your wife. It's usually your
your
fiance.
fiance.
It's before you get married.
Yes, it is before. Yeah, it's supposed to be the Shabbat before you get married, but like we've done it in advance of the wedding because travel and whatever. So that was today. We went up to the bima.
So auf means up, right, on top of. So it's on top of the bima, and roof means to be called. So you're called up to the bima.
Yes, ufruf. It's pronounced ufruf for the.
Some people
whatever.
say aufruf. Some people say ufruf.
Okay, I've always heard ufruf, but and I feel like people use ufruf. My dad has entered he's slightly OC O.C as we say in the biz.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Off camera.
Yeah. OS. Yeah.
There. Yeah.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome to let's welcome to the Bilo household Dark Matters stage Paul Bilo.
Oh, I'm just gonna keep. Here he is. Wow. I'm gonna keep changing the framing of this just so that we can see everybody.
Hands with the thud. Yeah, at this point probably it's better if my mom holds the computer.
What are we talking about?
The ufruf.
We're talking about the ufruf.
Yeah.
Now, did you have an ufruf? You and Dad?
No.
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 Yeah.
They didn't do that at our synagogue.
At your dad's synagogue?
Right.
Interesting. Why not? They don't like parties?
I don't think I'd ever heard of it until.
Ufruf is like I've seen it more in Orthodox communities.
Right.
Like Orthodox communities do it, and sorry, what they do when you do an ufruf is you're called up, you do an aliyah, stand next to the Torah reader, and then people pelt you with candy.
For a sweet life together.
For a sweet life together to symbolize sweetness. And if you are Jewish, or you've been to like, there's a very specific candy made by Sunkist they're fruit jellies.
Oh my God, those are so good.
They're so bad.
You don't like those?
I hate them.
The orange ones?
I mean, I don't like orange flavored stuff.
You don't like any fruit.
I don't like any fruit.
Oh my
But
God.
he especially dislikes oranges from babyhood on.
Oh my God, you fool. We have to do an episode where you just eat fruit for the whole episode.
It's just like, just pure torture for me, frankly.
Wow.
Much to, like, I'm sure the audience's delight.
The audience is reacting. I don't know if you can see the comments here. People are so mad that you don't like these jelly candies.
They're terrible. They're gross. They have a gross texture. It's like biting into what I imagine a corpse is like. And like most things, like most Jewish sweets, they are way too sweet.
Yeah, they are way too sweet. That's why they're really sweet.
And yeah, it's the same thing with like if you get like desserts, like a lot of like Jewish desserts don't use butter because they want to be parve. They don't want to have milk products in them. And instead, like, I don't know, trying to just balance it out, they'll just go super overboard on sugar, and they taste less good than the less I don't know. They're trying to replace butter with sugar, and it like does not work. That's this is Michael Milo rants about parve desserts.
Yeah.
Matters.
What are we? So here we are in the living room.
Yeah.
And Paul, how are you doing?
I'm so tired.
Yeah. Well, it's late. It's late there.
Yeah.
It is, and I was up very late last night. Made a trip to the airport, and there was up early this morning. Worked all day, partied till 9:30 or whatever.
10.
10.
Partied till 10.
You partied till 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
What did you do at this? What was going on at this party?
Let's talk about that party.
We played trivia games.
Played trivia games. In fact, I'm gonna get some of the questions from the trivia games.
Oh no! This isn't trivia about you, is it? Because I might get it all wrong, probably.
No, these are my questions that
About your relatives.
about just interesting things I had read.
I love it. All right. I want to see how we do.
What was interesting about the Ufroof, aside from just it being an Ufroof, was that for the first time ever in the history of our synagogue, they had a fire alarm in the middle of the service, and we all had to leave it happened during the sermon.
Was it a false alarm? I hope.
No, it was a leaking sprinkler system. So it wasn't a fire actually, but it was water that was. So yeah.
Was that what it was?
Yes.
I thought it was a false, just a,
No, it was real.
where was water leaking?
In the basement of the synagogue.
Why would the fire alarm go off if water was leaking in the
It
basement?
wasn't a fire alarm, it was an alarm.
Now, how is this? Are you guys members of the synagogue? How? My parents pay a ridiculous amount of money to be members of their synagogue. You guys pay like a ridiculous amount of money to keep your seats at the synagogue.
It
Yes.
kind of depends on your priorities, I suppose, because
Yeah.
people take fancy vacations and belong to fancy country clubs, and we don't do any of that. So, yeah, it's just where do you want to spend money?
Yeah, golf.
Read a typical
Yeah.
question or
So
two.
so what's amazing is that like these questions, some of them have very written out. One, some of these answers are just wow.
Michael didn't like my question.
I didn't like the questions. First of all, I'm gonna hold the questions up.
I had
You can't
6
really
pages
you can't see.
of
There's
single-spaced.
single-spaced pages of questions. And 6 single-spaced pages is a long. Even if you were to just read 6 single-spaced pages from beginning to end, that's like
a New Yorker short fiction piece.
Yeah, no, this is like 30. This is 30 plus minutes of pure text. But it was it's turned into a game, and I will say by the end of this game, there were children revolting against their parents, saying, "How many more pages of questions are there?" And like leaving in a huff instead of all of the children were unhappy at the
All right,
end.
well, let's see. Let's play in the chat. Let's see if the chat can answer these trivia
Okay,
questions.
let's do this first one. Now, this first one just reads Michael, Sam, and Merle. Now, but actually, what my mom read was instead of writing out a well-crafted question, what my mom did was like, oh, here's the answer I want to give, and then she sort of crafted a thing around it. Now, here is the question that she gave. I'm paraphrasing, but it's going to be pretty close. What national park? Michael and Sam got married near a national park.
Okay.
True. What national park should you go to if you know Spanish, Hebrew, and Arabic?
Or
Spanish, Hebrew, or Arabic. Wow. All right. Ice cream
And
cone
just
said
so
the boner forest. I don't think that's right.
If you're
We've got some answers here.
there were let me just say that like we shouldn't play the way this game was designed, but my mom designed the game such that a correct answer was worth either 3 or 4 points depending on how early you got your answer in, and a wrong answer was worth -3 or -4. If you didn't know the exact answer, you were destroying your team and the teams. There were 2 teams in this game. Sam and I were one team, and everybody else in the party was the other team. And so, sometimes people on this team of 25 people would just shout out the wrong answer, and cost their team large amounts of points. And that team was also full of, had many tweens and children and teenagers. Anyway, what answers do we have in the chat? I have you.
We have
Mac.
Boner Forest, Las Cruces, and Zion. Those are the guests.
Zion was the one I thought, but I because of the scoring, I didn't guess it. The answer is Yosemite. Mom, can you explain why Yosemite is the answer to this question?
I saw someone wearing a T-shirt that said Yosemite one time, and I had just learned the word for I in Spanish, yo, and I read it as I am a Semite. And a Semite speaks either Hebrew or Arabic. Some other languages probably too, but those are the main ones. And
Semitic
so
languages for sure.
that was how I came up with that.
Yosemite.
Yeah. Also, a lot of these questions. At one point, my mom went away to. There were prizes at the end, and my mom went to go. My mom got them out of a Marshall's bag from downstairs, and when she went to go get them, she gave the questions to one of my second cousins once removed or third cousins once removed, whatever. These people who are
they're removed.
they're removed. These people. And the problem is
I think
many of
they're
these
your
questions.
first cousins twice removed.
Many of these questions do not have answers next to them. Many of these questions.
Because I knew the answer. So
You
I didn't
knew
write
the
it.
answer. When Johnny Depp, here's a question that has no answer written next to it. When Johnny Depp and Winona Ryder broke up, Depp had his Winona tattoo altered to say what? There's no answer written here. So if you give this question to somebody and you ask them to read it, they must know they must know the answer. You can't just give this to someone.
Well, this was good in case someone got the answer sheet ahead of time. The answers weren't always there.
Yeah, I hope.
There's high security surrounding it.
Yeah,
There was.
I hope what people, this is like a.
Now we've got some. Now a lot of people in the chat want to know. Do you guys remember where Michael was conceived?
No.
Do you
Come on. My birthday is September 24th.
Ooh, did something-
So January.
No, yeah. So Christmas, New Year's.
Like
Christmas, New Year's,
I know where Oscar was conceived, and I know where both of my
Ojai,
sons were
California.
conceived.
Beautiful Ojai, California.
What?
Beautiful Ojai, California.
In whatchamacallit? Pine Mountain Club.
Steve Smalley's backyard.
Yeah, Scott Smalley.
Got
Do you remember
So
what
does
it
some of
was
the
like
people
giving
that-
birth to Michael? Was it really easy, or did he like take a while?
What?
Huh?
What was it like giving birth to Michael? Was it easy? Was it a difficult labor?
Born on his birthday, his due date, which happened to be Rosh Hashanah. So he was a Rosh Hashanah baby.
Shana Tova.
Right. And yeah, it took like the usual pretty long time, but we wanted before and after pictures, and we didn't know how to work the camera. I think it might have been new. And they didn't like the fact we were taking so long, but we figured that it was just the beginning, and so we took our
Yeah.
pictures.
Wait, before and after of what?
The birth. So first I was pregnant, and then I wasn't.
Oh, I see. Because I was like before and after of Michael, there would be nothing to take a picture of before. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So I was wearing my clothes, and we went into this room where they admitted us, and then we were still there like half an hour later, and they're like, "You have to get going. You're in labor." And we're like, "No, we've got to take the picture." That I remember.
I hope that's one of these trivia questions. I hope I tricked
Yeah.
you into answering one of
Some
the
of
trivia
these
So
questions.
what about the Winona one? Doesn't anybody know the answer to this?
Okay.
No.
Shay Flesh 10 in the chat said it was changed to Wino Forever.
Yep.
All right, 4 points.
Except not Wino Forever.
I think it was.
Well, you said why no?
Right. Wino.
Here's the thing. I wish there'd been, I wish there would have been an editor or like a fact checker, because there were some things said about our relatives which were not true. For example, my cousin Amy is a high school math teacher. She is not a high school math teacher. She was a high school math teacher.
Oh,
She is no high school math teacher. More on cousin Amy. There was another cousin Amy has a degree in architecture.
Yeah, she majored in architecture.
She majored in architecture.
I thought if you major in architecture, then
I
you
mean,
have a
it's-
degree in it.
Oh, I
It's
think
fair.
I actually would think that too.
Oh, here's a fun one. This one I think is actually up Dark Matter's alley.
All right.
Who is the only character to appear on a postage stamp and on the cover of Playboy magazine in the same year? And that year was 2009.
Character?
The character.
Which Michael translated to be, this is correct, as a personage.
It's not a letter.
It's not like a letter of the alphabet.
I'm on page 3 right now, and there have already been, I've skipped over a couple, like, not just a couple, but many questions that are completely impossible at this point that, like, no one would know.
Well, those are the ones we should be. Okay, we've got a couple answers so far in the chat. I got SpongeBob SquarePants is one guess.
Somebody guessed that also at our party.
Oh, somebody who got
That's
negative
not
4
right.
points, I guess. And then Ice
Negative,
Cream
yeah.
Cone
No,
says Mayor Boner Forest. I think he's just gonna say Boner Forest for everything. But maybe I'll be right for one of these. What character?
Yeah, what character?
A stamp? What are these questions for? This is for the... Oh. We lost you guys for a second there. The oof
Yeah,
roof.
we're back.
The party after the oof roof. Michael is getting married again. He's having another wedding, but they're doing all the wedding stuff that they would have done.
Question, you made up the Neskadol Hayash Sham question so you could make it longer? Didn't you think it was going long at that point? We were 3 pages in, and it would have taken like an hour to go through these.
How long did the trivia portion take?
An hour and a half to get through 5 pages.
Well, until the
and
people walked
what's
out.
his name? Yeah, people literally walked out of this party because it was so bored and their kids were revolting.
Well, but Michael, I mean, people walking out of your wedding party because there's too much trivia just seems really on brand for you, I gotta say.
I mean, it's a brand that people are creating for me. I didn't write this trivia. If I did, the questions would have been 1,000 times better. And
So
there
you're
would
just
have been-
critiquing your mom about her trivia question writing?
Basically, yeah. And refusal to edit, I think, is the real issue here. Like, refusal to, you gotta edit. Okay, a statue of okay, here's one. There's a lot of questions about pop culture from the 1970s and before.
That should be perfect for our audience.
A statue of 2 people that commemorates this CBS
Wait, what was the
television
answer
show.
to the stamp one?
Oh, the stamp one was Marge Simpson.
Oh, whoa.
Here's a good one. What's the largest seaport in Italy?
I don't know.
Here we go. What is this? Is an example of like this has to do with nobody, right? Nobody
Right.
has any connection
Correct.
to this thing. This is just a fun fact. What is the largest seaport in Italy?
I'm sure people are Googling it right. And this is the problem with doing trivia on Twitch. People can just look it up. I have no idea. I don't know any size seaport in Italy.
Yeah. The answer, some people thought Venice, some people thought Naples. Neither of those is right. The answer is Genoa. Or Genoa.
We've got a question in the chat for the Bilos here. How do you feel about Michael Bilos' comedy career?
Yeah. Thank you, finally.
We're his biggest fans.
No, my friend is his biggest fan.
Yeah, Stuart Gozenput, who
No, not
or
Stuart
sorry,
Gozenput.
not
Dave Schwartz.
Dave Schwartz.
Dave Schwartz.
Shout out to Dave Schwartz.
Shout out to Dave
Dave.
Schwartz. Dave Schwartz is very mad that we have not put out podcasts.
I know.
Dave Schwartz loves listening to the podcast of Dark Matters.
Dave Schwartz
He
is
loves-
right. Maybe we can hire Dave to
Yeah, what's Dave Schwartz doing
go
these
through
days?
the
Not
episodes.
not that much. I feel like, unfortunately, training him to use an editing software, even very simple editing software, might not be worth it.
We just need to wait like another 4 or 5 years so I can just make my kids do like slave labor and do it for us.
You think?
What? Sorry, cut out.
I said that's what you think.
Yeah. No, you're probably
We
right.
will do it for you.
I always say, Dad, this sucks. All right, give us a couple more trivia questions.
Yeah. Here's one. Here's another great one. On the 4th of July, what happens to the Liberty Bell? What happens to the Liberty Bell on the 4th of July?
I don't know. They wheel it out and they try to ring it. I don't know.
No, wrong, idiot. Ring the Liberty Bell. It is tapped. Not wrong.
Okay, we've got some more. We've got some more questions from the chat. They want to know how Michael was disciplined as a child.
Michael was a very good child and he never had to be disciplined.
That's not true. One time, I swore to I said too many swear wordses, and my mom my birthday party was supposed to be at Park King, the local golf.
I don't remember any of this.
I assume it's because you never intended to allow it to happen in the first place.
Right.
Uh,
Because we never had parties anywhere but right here.
Yeah. Let's talk about this is a follow fact. We can talk about my birthday party themes from age 1 to 13, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 was clown. My first birthday party was no. 2 is clown.
2 was clown. 1 was bunny.
1 is bunny. I don't remember the bunny themed one.
Well, you were one.
Yeah. I don't remember pictures of the bunny themed one though.
Yes.
All right. Age 2 is clown.
Yes.
Age 3, 3 bears.
Yes.
The theme was the 3 bears.
Yes.
There was like an 85 bear on top of the cake because it was still relatively close to 1985 at that point. 4 was construction because the house is being built.
We had this house. The house was under construction, so all the kids from the city came, and we told them to bring their tricycles because they could actually ride around on the sidewalk here. And their favorite thing was the sawdust. They loved the sawdust.
Little kids loving sawdust.
Little kids love construction.
5.
Right.
What was 5?
Where's Waldo? Or was
what?
Or is that the Mike Olympics?
I thought Mike. I remember.
Wait, the Mike Olympics. We should just steal your birthday party. These are going to be the next 13 episodes of Dark Matters. We're going to start with clowns.
We start with rabbits.
Oh, sorry, bunny and then clowns. We have to do Mike Olympics. Oh my God.
Mike Olympics.
What happened in the What were the events of the Mike Olympics?
Every room in the house had like a different game.
That sounds really
And so the kids rotated through. I mean, not by themselves because they would be playing with against another kid.
I guess that was 1992, so that was the Olympics.
Then there was a Where's Waldo party.
6, yeah, 6. I don't remember.
I think there was.
I don't really know. Oh, 8. Yeah, I don't remember 7 either.
I guess
6 and...
Michael, we know where you get your tiredness from. Which side of the family that comes from?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I hear your dad yawning in the background. Go to sleep, Paul. You don't need to stay up for this.
I'm trying to get a feel for what's going on tonight.
I'm always trying to get a feel for what's going on.
I remember that. 9.
You had a space party.
Oh, 9 planets. 9 planets.
9 planets.
Which, of course, now would be...
Now it's 8 planets.
Right. And then 10 was tennis.
Tennis, yeah. Which, I never really played, but...
It's just had to do it because of the pun.
I'd go play some tennis for a kid's birthday party.
The thing about the tennis party that I remember is I had a tennis ball cake. I made the cake. It was a sphere.
From the Wilton Cake Decorating Association.
And then it was totally round, and I didn't really have a platter to put it on. But I had all of these tennis rackets for the party, and I looked at the tennis racket and I said, this would make a cool platter for the tennis ball. I thought that turned out really well. So I covered it in cellophane, and that was the platter.
All right.
You sound like...
And one birthday party after that, we went to the observatory.
All right. Yeah, have a good night, Dad.
Good night, Mr. Bilo.
Take this. Good night.
Night. Thank you. Good to see you.
Good night, all fans.
All right. I'm taking this back so we have a little bit better framing.
Sounds like you had a good childhood, Michael.
I had a fantastic childhood.
My birthday parties, we just went bowling. We just did bumper bowling.
Yeah, I would have liked. I would have. Yeah, I guess 11. I don't remember. 10 tennis. 11 don't remember. 12 was 12. I watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh, one was a Z party. Zorro.
What?
Yeah, no, you were dressed as Zorro on the invitation, and
Oh, God.
you had a
Oh my God.
dagger type. But it was a party with Z's. I think it was a sleepover party
Makes
with
sense.
Z's, and I don't
Sense.
remember. And then there was something. Oh, the dozen eggs. It was like an egghead party or something, and everyone got a dozen eggs.
I
And then Michael's bar mitzvah when he was 13,
13,
and that was
the theme of that was New Year's. It was a New Year's themed bar mitzvah because my
he was
birthday
born on
is the
the
Jewish
New Year, Rosh Hashanah.
The doomsed. Um,
my
what is
my
the name?
my 10th birthday. Can I tell you about my 10th birthday? We went to go see the movie Free Jack, starring Mick Jagger and Emilio Estevez and Rene Russo. And I had been telling all my friends in elementary school that Phil Simms, the quarterback of the New York Giants, was coming to my house to teach me how to play football.
Oh no.
Because I watched an episode of the Brady Bunch where Joe Namath taught the Brady Bunch how to play football. So I told all my friends, and like every week I'd be like, guys, Phil Simms came over again this week. And I like told him he was teaching me how to play football. So my friends asked my dad if Phil Simms really came over to my house to teach me to play football. My dad was like, what? And then they all just called me a liar and then didn't want to hang out with me, and we watched the movie Free Jack.
That sucks. But yeah, you remember it to this day, and
I don't remember any of my other, but I didn't have themes for my
the
birthday
most
parties.
honest people that I know as a result of that experience with not the quarterback for the New York Giants.
That's right.
All right.
It's
Question for the
10:42. We haven't had. There's been.
Oh yeah.
We haven't
let's-
investigated anything.
Yeah. Let's take a tour. Let's take a tour.
Let's investigate.
All right. Let's bid my mom a fond farewell.
Well,
Unless she wants to join on the tour. All right, here we go. First stop, one of my favorite rooms in the house, and I'm sure it
Wow.
will be yours as well. The bathroom of infinite mirrors.
whoa! This actually looks really trippy, especially when you spin around like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I see your mom.
Yeah. Infinite mirrors bathroom. My sister
getting a little dizzy.
loves to poop in this bathroom. She loves it. My mom hates when she does it.
But it's a really good room for checking out how you look
Yeah.
from all angles.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. You can check out. Let's see your butt, Bilo. Let's see. Oh yeah, you can look. Honestly, this seems very useful.
It is.
Yeah. It's a testament to 90s architecture. Also, I don't know if people notice this, but there's a all mirror trash can.
Whoa,
It's a very, very nice touch.
that's very
nice.
disco. Look
All
at that.
right.
That's a, now I see that's an elongated toilet. That's key.
Is it?
Yes.
All right. Well,
You gotta get
I
the
didn't know
elong.
that.
Oh wait, are there two toilets in there, or is that just a mirror?
no, that's just a mirror reflecting one toilet.
I don't know. His and hers toilets.
All right. Ooh. All right. We're entering the kitchen. This is the kitchen area, and the place where food
Now, how
happens.
many? Let's do the. How many beds? How many baths are we talking about here?
Talking about 4 beds and 3 2.5 baths.
All right, we got a 4, 2.5.
Let's see. Kitchen. No, not so much going on here.
Yeah.
Oh, your childhood picture.
My
Oh,
childhood
yeah, look.
picture.
Oh, I see your sister there. Oh, this. Look at this.
Let's get in nice and
We got a
tight.
full frame for this.
Nice and tight.
You don't really look that much like. You
That's
look very
correct.
different until you start to get older.
Yeah. Yep. No, I don't resemble myself as a child at all, or like as a
Look at
5.
this. Now,
6.
now let's talk about the transition from the
Yeah.
bowl cut phase.
Wait,
I-
sorry. What did you say, Frankie?
Oh, the bowl cut. We've got the bowl cut
The
phase
bowl
here.
cut. The bowl cut was the bowl cut is. I mean, it's I think it was called both things at the time.
Yeah.
Yes, and these were bowl cuts. They were not cut by my mom. They were cut by a professional.
Yeah, professional bowl
I had a
cutter.
professional bowl cutting my hair. Long after it was highly unfashionable. But you can notice that it took me until about 8th grade to figure that out. This is I believe 8th grade. I think I changed my hair actually in like 6th grade or 7th when I was like
Your
it was.
hair looks straight there too, which is interesting.
Yeah, my hair was straight when I was.
Oh.
Picture 1. This is me as a baby. I was screaming when they would put the hat on me, and so the lady at JCPenney, the man at JCPenney, excuse me, I am a sexist, threw a hat on my head. It landed like this. They snapped the photo of my cherubic face, and then I don't know, and then that was it. That was like, and they got this picture, and it's a beautiful baby picture. Okay, picture the second. This one right here, Fire Chief Kid. I loved the Fire Chief Kid hat. I wore it to preschool many times.
All right, we can't go through all 12 of these photos.
I'm only doing
this.
one.
What's this stripe number? Let's say, what's age? Is this age 7 over here? This one, I feel like you look like a greeter at Walmart or something.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that one.
Which one?
The first one where I have glasses.
Oh my God, you guys, we gotta sometime whenever I'm at my parents' apartment. Hopefully sometime next year. We gotta do this at my parents'. My parents' apartment is insane. It's literally. There's 500 puppets in my parents' apartment.
That's too many puppets.
That's too many by about 499.
My sister is asleep on the
Your
couch.
sister's here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sort of
there's
see
the Lauren.
Here in the background.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. What we're really missing.
Yeah,
we're really missing.
DDP Yoga is asking about the basements. Is there a basement?
Yes, there is.
Oh.
And let's go there. Oh no! Well, no, we're gonna go there. No, we gotta go. No, we gotta go in the basement. What's wrong with the basement? Oh,
What is
well,
wrong
but
with
it's
the
a
basement?
nice basement. My mom is very unhappy. She doesn't want me to go in the basement.
What's down there? Is there something scary down there?
I mean, there's nothing scary down
I
there.
like how this is becoming a found footage horror movie all of a sudden.
I keep living in found footage horror movies. All right. Don't worry. All right, we're done. We're done. No. We're done. Don't worry about it.
All right.
All right. Yeah, and you know what? That's the Bible house. Can we go to the other end of the house? The other end of the house is nice. Okay, all right. I guess not. I guess this is the part of the Bible house that this is the authorized tour of the Bible house.
Oh, we gotta do the unauthorized tour.
All right. Well, we'll see.
What else? Oh, so we can't go in your bedroom because your uncle is sleeping there. Wait,
My
what
uncle
about?
is-
Okay, hold on. But there's 4 bedrooms in this house.
All right.
Sam
Your
is
parents are in 1.
right.
Your uncle's in 2. Sam is in 3.
And the other one-
Why isn't your sister in the 4th bedroom?
Because she has an early flight,
Oh,
so she has to leave.
What's the real reason?
She doesn't like her bedroom. She's never liked her bedroom.
Is there something scary in there?
I think when she was little, there must have been.
Did you ever? Were you ever afraid of any parts? Like I was always afraid. So my bedroom, we were on the 8th floor of an apartment building, and I looked out. I could see pretty far. I could see to like Manhattan and stuff out my window, and I was always afraid that aliens were gonna come through my window and abduct me. What were you afraid of?
I had a great fear. There is a motion detecting light in the hallway that I think has been since removed in the hallway, and it would flash red if you got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, walk down the hallway. The motion detecting light would go on, and it was red. It would flash red. and I was very afraid of that light. Just like that it had satanic energy, or like it was like an evil eye coming after me.
Wait, we should turn off the lights and go look at it.
It's
We
just
gotta
a flashlight.
relive your fears.
Yeah, let's see if it works. I'm surprised. I don't think it'll. I don't recall it, but I guess I haven't been walking around the house late at night. Is it there? Oh yeah, it's there. Huh? Do we see it? I don't know. Can you see it? Should be over my shoulder.
It is.
Is it flashing?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. Satanic red light. One of my great childhood fears.
I mean, it does look pretty devilish. And where does that light lead to?
That light leads to the bathroom, or it's
The other
right above.
bathroom?
It doesn't really. Yeah, it's just in the hall. Why do we have that motion detecting light? What is the value of it? I think that's the problem with the light. Why I think it's satanic is that it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be. It just detects motion, but it doesn't seem to be functioning.
It's not connected. It is connected to the alarm.
I don't know. Everyone knows how to lock.
What? How would they?
Stop it.
They. Yeah, these people, but it has no effect. It doesn't do anything. If it's connected to the alarm system, it should go off when I tried it when I was a small child trying to go to the bathroom in the night.
But if you weren't home and it was on,
Oh.
and there was motion.
Oh, smart. That's how it works.
Yep.
Huh. I should have tried. We should have done. Why didn't we ever do that experiment? That would have saved me a lot of. It would have made a lot more sense to me. It would have saved me a lot of
If
childhood.
we were smarter, we would have planned this out where we would have hired an actor to pretend to come and kill you right now, slowly walk in behind you.
Okay.
But we don't have the forethought.
We don't have the forethought, or frankly, the budget these days.
We've got the budget, we're just not using it. I mean,
We're
we don't
not.
have a budget, but we could. Why am I playing with my arm fat? We have a budget. Oh, we have a call. I'm so sorry. I've been so engrossed. This caller's been on hold for 15 minutes. I'm sorry. Dark Matters.
Oh, I was just enjoying it, and I called while you were doing the trivia. I just wanted to see if I could get a trivia question wrong.
Yes, of course.
All right, let's do it.
What category of trivia would you like?
A dealer's choice.
Dealer's
Because
choice.
I felt like this could be a fun.
This is one I quite enjoyed. This is one I quite enjoyed. What is the word for a vacation or leisure time activity that involves doing the same thing you do at work?
Staycation.
Staycation was basically all I could come up with, but no, this is called a busman's holiday.
No, it's not. That's not a thing.
Who drives the bus, or the woman who drives the bus, probably has to drive on the vacation too
Yeah.
to get where they're going.
Busman's
wait,
holiday.
Okay, so that's like if you worked writing on a computer, and then you have to use your computer to book your plane tickets. That's also a busman's holiday. I'm not sure I understand.
No, it's something
Where
for fun that you also do for work. So even when you're not working, like maybe you're a musician
Oh,
and you like to.
okay, that. So I might do art for pay and then art for art's sake.
That's
Right.
That makes sense. I've never heard the term, but I do understand it. So Bilo, you're in the wrong. Young Bilo. I meant Michael Bilo. I understand that. I'm talking.
Here are some that were asked by my young cousin, which had no answers. This one was for children only. The questions for children only were underlined. It says, how much wood would a woodchuck?
Oh, I wanted to see if they could say that. Do you know the phrase?
Yes, I mean.
I wanted to see if
Yeah.
kids could.
Okay, all right, great. And from what city did the Pilgrims on the Mayflower leave? I thought Amsterdam, maybe, but I don't really
No,
remember.
this is an interesting fact.
I'm gonna guess
Go
that
on.
they left
It
from
was
Plymouth.
in Spain, right?
What?
No, they wasn't it from Spain because they had to leave from they had to stop off in order to get there? Was it?
No, It was from a place in England, but you need to.
All right. Well, why don't we
question is,
give
what's
what?
the name?
All right.
Okay.
Now that we've given the chat a little bit of time,
Liverpool.
No.
like the Beatles, they left from. Yeah.
Should I give the answer?
Give the answer, please.
So
All right.
where did they land?
Plymouth Rock.
Right, and they also left from Plymouth.
Well, that's what I said.
So that's what. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear.
Yeah.
So Frankie would have gotten 3 points.
Frankie would have gotten 3 points.
Yeah, it would have. Yeah, it would have probably would have brought me to like -17 or something.
You never know.
Oh, we've got another call.
Well, I enjoyed playing. I'll be hopping off and maybe dropping in later on.
All right, thanks,
It's
Santi.
wonderful to talk to you, Mrs. Bilo.
Thank you.
As Hunter Altman.
All right, Dark Matters. It's you. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm looking for a trivia question. I guess the same category as the Busman's holiday question.
All
Same
right.
category is the Busman's holiday. Do you want to just? Why did you give the answer to the question? It's not. You need to give. Yeah. All right. We'll do this one. Before and after is the category, caller. For example, Ezra Pound cake would be an example of a before and after thing, because Ezra Pound is a poet, and pound cake is a delicious food made by Sara Lee, among others. Okay, your before and after is, what is an experienced shopper on a fancy street in Los Angeles?
I got nothing.
Got nothing.
Something Rodeo Drive. Not my first Rodeo Drive. How about that? Not my first Rodeo Drive.
Not my first rodeo
got
drive
it.
is absolutely correct.
Oh
caller.
yeah.
That is 3 points for you.
Boom.
Here's another one. Your bonus question. Julia Child inspired what character on The Electric Company? And if you don't know what The Electric Company is, I sure didn't. It was a show that ran on PBS.
I always got them mixed up with ELO. That's, yeah.
It was a show that was for kids who had graduated from Sesame Street. They would reach the 6 to 10s or whatever. Julia Child inspired what character on The Electric Company? It is not the Swedish Chef.
The French Chef.
It was supposed to be a satirical show, apparently. The Electric Company was.
The thing is, there really weren't any people there who were children in 1971.
That's true.
There was no that was a nobody question.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
all
was
of
more of a Power Rangers kind of a
are
vibe
still
on
too
that
young.
age bracket.
Yeah. The answer is, of course, Julia Grown Up. That was the Muppet of the
Of
humor
course. What a great pun.
inspired Muppet.
Julia Grown Up.
All right. Hey, appreciate it.
Hey, no problem.
Thank you, caller.
We got more great ones in here. More great ones in here. In the Seder, what is the name of the trivia song? There is, in fact, a trivia. This one I think is a great question.
Thank you.
This is a great question.
The only question Michael liked in the whole thing.
But that's honestly pretty close to true. They're in the Seder. What is the name of the trivia song?
Nobody's gonna know this.
It's easy.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a Jew.
Oh, well, the 4 questions.
Oh God! 4 questions aren't about trivia. They're about how you should beat your rebellious son. No, it's who knows one, or Echad mi yodea. Who knows one?
Hey,
All right.
I don't know that song. I'm a bad Jew. You
And
went to a Passover Seder with my parents. It was 15 minutes long, and we all wore funny hats.
Yeah, it was great. I love that. Love that. Yeah, not enough starvation before dinner. Was my comment on that. But Oscar was a freshie and very cute.
Wait, what was your? I missed what you just said.
I was saying that my comment was you really should be starving people and forcing them to listen to a story they already know, so they can.
Oh, yeah.
Egypt. You really should be doing that.
So that's
You
my
shouldn't-
parents' approach to Judaism is just the abridged version of all aspects of the religion.
You shouldn't be eating before 10:30 p.m. Every observant Jew knows that. Yeah. What is the name of a vegetable that is a cross between a Brussels sprout and kale? Anybody gets this, I will give you 100 American
Wait, but
dollars.
Brussels sprout and kale they're the same plant, aren't they?
They are from the same plant, but if you cross them, what plant do you get?
I don't know.
It's called a kalet, which my mom included in here because she thought it sounded like porklet, which it sort of does, which was a wrong answer I gave on the television game show The Chase.
Oh, these look. I just googled this. These look good.
Yeah. Okay,
It's like
what?
everything I don't like. It's like fixing everything I don't like about Brussels sprouts, that they're too dense.
My cousin Amy is a high school math teacher. She was a high school math teacher. She is not anymore.
Is there some subtext there? Is that a negative thing?
Yes. This is how the question begins. This is a question about a number. What does 22 signify in Catch 22?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Does anybody know? It's about a number. Okay, so if you're a math teacher, you should know about numbers.
Nobody's guessing.
All right. The answer is the book was rejected 22 times until Simon & Schuster agreed to publish it. So now you know a little bit more about the number 22.
Yeah.
Good.
I know. Man, it really teaches you not to stop after number 21.
It does. It does. But, if you make it to, I don't know. At some point you gotta just sort of,
How about the satirical name? That's a good one.
The satirical name. Nobody's gonna get. That one is totally impossible. People who were alive were like, I'd never heard this.
But it's still a good question.
A good question is possible to get with a reasonable amount of information. All right, let's find it. Let this one be our last trivia question.
Wait, I want to know what happened to your cousin Amy that she's not a math teacher anymore.
Oh, I don't know. She's
know.
like I don't know. I assume she's like a school administrator. I don't know.
Okay. You said the way you were talking about it made it sound like something happened that she was ashamed of,
Oh,
and she's no longer in
I-
the field of teaching
like
or math.
I think she just got another job. I don't really know. What to me quite frustrating about this trivia is that it's all tangents that relate to people. It's not like it's like get to know people via only tangents.
No,
All
it
right.
was like some facts about the people there. It wasn't like I was picking something necessarily important. It was just random.
Well, but they're not about the person there.
No, I learned these interesting facts first. But I did want to, if possible, relate some of them to the people at the party.
I see. But
Here, you want to find the one about the president?
All right, we've got a call.
Oh, here's one, though, a different one. Who said, my feet are small for the same reason my waist is small? Things don't grow in the shade.
Dark Matters. Caller, you want to take this one?
This is Dark Matters.
Yeah, can I get the question repeated, please?
That last one?
Yes, the last one.
Who said, my feet are small for the same reason my waist is small? Things don't grow in the shade.
Captain.
Thank you.
No. Captain Photoforce. Captain Photoforce.
Yeah, I was gonna guess Mae West too. Jay Fleischten saying Mae West.
Mae West is a great guess, but wrong. -3 points. It's a great guess, but wrong. But you have the absolute right idea, which I did not come up with.
Dolly Parton.
Oh, all right.
Also notably large-breasted.
Oh, this is one. I haven't found the president one
Dolly
yet.
Parton, you mean the Queen of Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Queen of
Correct.
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
When it comes to voting, what do Australia, Luxembourg, Uruguay, Costa Rica, and Belgium have in common?
When it comes to voting,
What do Australia, Luxembourg, Uruguay, Costa Rica, and Belgium have in common?
I don't know. They all vote on the same day.
No, I think this is interesting. They have mandatory voting. You are required to vote.
Oh. What happens if you don't vote?
I think you're fined. I don't think you're in prison,
according to the Wikipedia page, minimal sanctions if you do not vote. Minimal sanctions. But however, in Peru, there are costly sanctions if you do not vote.
$55 fine in Australia.
$55 fine for not voting?
Yeah. That's in Western Australia. Oh, sorry, that's in New South Wales.
Oh, so this was the last question, of course, we never got to. What is a command? Well, there are two parts to it. What is a command performance? What does that mean?
It just means like a very good performance.
No. -3.
It means very good.
No.
Buzz. It means a
Anybody
very
else wanna-
excellent performance.
Anybody else want to?
Frankie, what is command performance?
Command perform. I mean, I've always known it to mean a very good performance, but I guess that's wrong.
That's wrong.
Idiot.
Command performance is a performance commanded by royalty. We want you to come and perform for us. And when Alan King, is that his name, the comedian, went to perform for Queen Elizabeth?
I've never heard of Alan King, the comedian.
There's a comedian whose last name is King. I think it's Alan. It's before your time.
I mean, obviously. I'm just looking him up. Go ahead. Alan King is an American actor and Jewish comedian and satirist.
Yeah,
Seems like
so
the
it
right
was
guy.
Alan King was, I guess, asked to perform for Queen Elizabeth. So he went there and she said to him, "Hello, Mr. King." And what did he respond?
Hello, Mrs. Queen.
Correct. 3 points. You're now at 0. So the question, which I don't see, but the question was, what is not the real name, but the satirical nickname of the president who said that we should...
So you improvised that question to this thing of light that was already way too long, it appears.
No, it's here. It is definitely here. What was the satirical nickname of the president who told people to dial down their thermostats to save oil? But the satirical nickname.
Yeah, not the name of the president, not the number that he was president, the satirical nickname for the president. And someone came up with, to me, a very good satirical nickname. However, it does not have anything to do with wearing a sweater. So it did not earn points for this child who was then heartbroken and embarrassed in front of his cousins.
We've got some guests here. We've got Tricky Dick. We've got Sleepy Boner Forest.
No, it is Jimmy Cardigan.
Jimmy Cardigan.
Jimmy Cardigan, because of the 1973 oil crisis.
Jimmy Cardigan sounds like an Irish Republican Army leader.
Does sound like an Irish Republican Army leader.
Like I've seen a movie about him.
Okay, here's a question. I don't know who said it or anything about the question. I don't remember where I read it. However, it's a statement that you have to complete. Hard work pays off in the future. Being lazy pays off. Complete the sentence.
Now?
Correct.
Oh.
+3.
All right. That one was pretty easy.
That one was pretty easy. But it could have been never. Oh, this is a great one. Tinker to Evers is this famous combination.
I guess I didn't get that one correct.
What?
Tinker to Evers is this famous combination.
No fucking. I don't even know what that sentence means.
The reason is because
Part of it, I guess, is missing.
an important part of it is missing. Yeah. There we go. Hunter, noted baseball fan, Hunter is all over this one. He's got it. It is Tinker to Evers to Chance, and it is the double play combination. The stout defense of the 1906 Chicago Cubs. He's 100% all over it. And there's a poem about how depressing it was to play against them, called Tinker to Evers to Chance. But Chance got short shrift in this.
Yeah, poor Chance.
Chance. Oh, this is one you might know, Frankie. Who was the first actor to play Wonder Woman?
Oh, I don't remember her name. I think it was Boner Forrest.
It is not Boner Forrest. It is Linda Carter.
Oh, there you go.
Carter.
Linda Cardigan.
Sort of.
Two Carters.
What about here's a vocab one, Frankie. You've got a good vocabulary, don't you think? I think so. What does gainsay mean? What does the word gainsay mean?
Oh man, I'm just gonna Google it and pretend I'm not Googling it.
What does gainsay mean?
It's a verb to deny or contradict.
Does mean to deny or contradict. Very good. 3 points on that one.
No points.
No points? What's wrong with cheating?
I could have lied. I get 0 points for trivia, but I get 3 honesty points.
Yeah.
But we're not playing honesty. We're playing trivia.
Brother Wax says that Linda Carter was not the first Wonder Woman. That Kathy Lee Crosby played her in the original pilot.
Wow.
Oh.
And who was there was the Wonder Woman, the character is based on the very progressive sex life of a Columbia professor from the 1920s whose name he's pretty famous, and the two women that he was involved with who were also involved with each other, I forget their name, but all three of them I think are relatively well known, but I don't remember their names off the top of my head. The guy is definitely quite famous, both as a psychologist and as a creator of Wonder Woman. Here's one. All right, well, let's go back to the impossible category. Who wants to answer an impossible question?
Nobody. All right, let's go.
In what year did U.S. News and World Report begin ranking universities and colleges, and Fortune began ranking the world's most admired companies? What was the first year of that?
1951.
1951. Not too close.
All right.
1983.
19 what?
83.
Oh, all right.
Oh, here, I won.
Wait, so you're saying I'm as old as the U.S. News and World Report school rankings?
All right. In what century did the Birkenstock brand begin? My mom likes this one.
I'm gonna say it's like way too early, so I'm gonna say it's like the 17th century.
17th century is even slightly too early to be correct in this case. But it is the 18th century. You could have worn a pair of Birkenstocks to the Battle of Bunker Hill. It started because Birkenstocks started as a thing in 1774.
Should we just establish a bunch of companies just so that we could just pass the so that in 100 years our grandchildren's grandchildren can just start whatever company they want and claim it was established in 2021?
That's, I think, a great move.
We can start any kind of company. It's if they want to get in the shoe business, we have a company we established in 2021. They can pretend it's really old.
It's a good idea.
I mean, think people do that. They buy struggling companies so that they can claim that they're part of an old company.
They've got the tradition. They've bought it's like the Thunder buying the history of the Sonics. So if the Sonics ever come back, they're like the new Browns. They have no history.
Yeah.
which is just dumb. All right. Well, I feel like that's enough trivia.
That's enough trivia.
And we'll stick around for after the matters.
Yeah, let's flip it over.
Flip it over. All right. Well, we'll say good night to my mom.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Now what happened?
Well, the show we go to the after show, but
What's the after show?
Well, the after show is called After the Matters, and that's when we invite some of our most loyal. Well, it's really sort of the same thing as the show, to be perfectly honest. Especially
No, it's it's the after show.
The after show. It's the after show hosted by us, also co-hosted by Hunter and the Chess Devil, who hopefully will be joining us. So but it's the after show to the show where we discuss what went on in the show, and sometimes the after show can go on. Sometimes enormous bombs can be dropped in the after show.
Yeah.
I one time received a very generous gift of a BTS McDonald's meal. In fact, the last time I was in Chicago, I was gifted a BTS McDonald's meal via DoorDash.
That's right.
To the hotel that Sam and I were staying at, and I reviewed it on camera. So anything can happen in After the Matters, but it's the official Dark Matters after show.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. It's so good to have you. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, sorry.
Wedding.
Well, I'll see you next month.
Yes.
Man. I thought she was gonna stay forever. She was like, "Oh, I get to leave. Bye." Fair enough. Whoa, that was a great visual because we saw the silhouette in the background, and then the light went out. That was very cinematic.
That we're a very cinematic family. The Bylaws.
You really are. Here we go. Here's Hunty. How long do we have to wait before we go to the basement?
So to be clear, do you think your dad was on screen for the whole time? Or
no,
was that on
I
purpose?
saw that he was sort of my mom was sitting in the middle here, but she didn't really understand that in the top right hand corner of the screen you can see a small version of what the audience sees, and she didn't care to reframe it, or I
Look, as an editor, I work with a lot of different directors, and sometimes you don't agree with their vision, but you just have to present their vision to the people, because that's just how it works sometimes when you're working with a confident artist.
Oh man, very exciting! Frank drops enormous Hollywood dirt.
I can hear you. I can hear you auditioning for Director Bong.
Oh, yeah. If I ever got to meet him, I don't know what I would do. I would say, I gave my Memories of Murder Blu-ray to Bilo.
It's true. I haven't watched it yet, but
DDP Yoga, this is starting to feel weird. You've been here the whole. Have you not watched the show before? We're not doing our job if we're just starting to feel weird at 11:18.
Yeah, or as we say
do you
here.
Think your parents really didn't know where you were conceived and when, or they were just being coy?
Absolutely, they know. They're just they just find it offensive that you asked.
Yeah, it was offensive.
See.
Yeah, it's highly offensive.
See, I think if you asked my parents, who are definitely both asleep right now because of New York, they would not know where I was conceived for several reasons, including they fucked a lot and I was a preemie.
You were a preemie, you say?
Yes, I think I was like at 7 or 8 instead of the full 9.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
I forget exactly how early it was. All of me and my siblings were premature and C-sections.
I guess you are
bouncy experiences.
How much older is your brother than you?
He's 10 years older than me, but he's
10 years. Okay, that's what I thought.
Different mom.
Different mom. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's two different people experiencing that. You know, unless I don't think that's the pattern.
We had the horny crew tonight, but for only a short amount of time.
That's too bad.
That's
My
good
mom
to
was
know
not.
that they're
Part of the reason I maximized the screen was because I saw some of the things the horny crew was writing. I my mom might not want to stick around if she had to read the chat.
Yeah. And then we might not have had to do 45 minutes of trivia. Is there going to be trivia at your second wedding?
You know it.
All right. The horny crew, one of them was watching Twitch porn before the show.
Is there Twitch? I thought there was no porn on Twitch.
No, there is. It was so exciting to see. I was really enjoying it. Where is it? I went over to go find it, and it was really interesting to watch. It was someone like flipping a giant cucumber.
On Twitch? Aren't you not allowed to show? You're not allowed to do that on Twitch?
I was surprised too, but then I went to watch Dark Matters because even though fucking cucumbers, giant inflatable cucumbers, is really attractive.
Yeah.
You're better.
Thank you. Especially the Bilos. The Bilos are an attractive couple. Both Bilo couples in that house, very attractive couples. Dark Matters.
This is Dark Matters.
I'd like to point out, Hunter was watching that streamer for about a half hour.
No, I wasn't. I opened tab and I accidentally fucking left it open. I was watching the fucking Dark Matters show, you jackass.
The whole time it said, Hunty on my friends list, watching Manaros, or whatever her name is.
I was watching it on... But no, I'm someone who regularly keeps anywhere from 150 to 700 tabs open, more like 500, because my brain is so fucking ADHD that one had just gotten buried and was muted, and so it was still technically playing, but I was not watching it.
Okay, we gotta go to the basement. We gotta go to the basement. Hey, Daddy-O, I do want to go to the basement. Sorry, Ramones. There is something down there, and I do want to go.
1 sec.
One sec. What's happening? Something's happening. Now, here's some BTS stuff. Bilo does not have this house does not have good internet, so he has to use his phone as a hotspot in order to be able to broadcast. There he goes. Whoa. On the Bilo cam.
All right. I can no longer see me. So can you see me?
Yeah, you're good. Hold on. Right. Here we go. I'm just gonna make you big here. Oh yeah, now we can see you and we can see my empty white wall. Well, now it's dark. But...
The chat's yelling at me. I just saw it sitting on the fucking Twitch that it said, "Oh, my friends are watching shit," because I like to have friends. Fuck off.
You also like women with big titty, redhead women with big titties, fucking cucumbers.
Hey, who doesn't?
Honestly.
Well, here we are. Are we in the basement now?
No, I'm getting shoes. We're in the mud room.
Oh.
The so-called mud room.
Wow, so this basement is so creepy. You need to wear shoes. Oh, I like a squeaky door.
Okay.
All right, here we go. All right. What do we see here?
All right. Okay, can I use my other camera? Doesn't seem like it.
No, I guess not. I guess you gotta turn it around.
No, that's not.
Whoop.
I fucked up. I'm sorry.
Well, you guys can check out my empty wall. Uh-oh. This is fun. So we're gonna check out the Bilo basement. I've seen some exclusive video clips of this basement from earlier in the day, and it was very exciting. Some very exciting stuff. This actually, I'm very excited to go through. What's happening here? What the fuck? Apparently, in my Skype, I'm in something called Together mode, and it put my head into like a. It put my head. I want to take a screenshot of this. What my Skype looks like right now. Just put my head into some rocks. Okay. Well, speaking of Skype, here's a giant Skype logo. Bilo has disappeared again. I never had a place.
Skype.
Yes.
Oh, I just said hello, giant Skype.
Oh, I thought you said can I.
No.
How many bathrooms were in your house that you grew up in, Hunty? I like to ask people this.
So I grew up. I would say the house I grew up in, which I would not say is the creepy house that I went back to visit a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was like my late teens. House I grew up in. Shit, we had that bathroom on the first floor, and then 2 bathrooms upstairs.
All right.
Yeah,
three
the
baths.
master bathroom, the bathroom for like the siblings' bedrooms, and then like that little just a toilet downstairs.
All right. We had 1 bathroom where I grew up. Chesto, how many bathrooms? How many bathrooms?
So I would say the apartment I live in now would be the house I grew up in. So
Yeah.
I was like 16. Someone in my family lived here. There's 1 bathroom upstairs, and then there's a tiny toilet underneath the stairs downstairs,
Whoa.
which I was never allowed to poop in. And then the moment I moved in here, I'm the only one that's allowed to poop in there now.
Nice.
That feels like a solid plan. Yeah.
All right, Hunty, we've got some questions in the chat here about this cucumber porn. Were you watching? Were you hanging out with the horny crew? Like you guys were all watching it together? Like you guys hang out now?
No. I will say I watched Sarah Feliciano's incredible pilot earlier today
Nice.
on the Pack Theater Twitch. And then I was having issues with trying to comment on that. Just make sure that it was working. And I noticed, it says one of the horny crew people is actually online right now. That's awesome. Oh, they're watching a stream right now. Let's go see what stream it is. Huh, this is insane.
Wow, that's
you
really
can do this
that's
on
really
Twitch?
on brand for them. And they didn't even know you were watching.
Yeah, no, I noticed it, and then Dark Matters was about to start, and so I clicked it on, and then Michael said, "This is Dark," and then it cut off, and I got to watch a commercial.
Perfect. That's the kind of time we. All right, we're in the basement now with Bilo. That's a great name. In the basement with Bilo needs to be a thing.
Somebody's walking around upstairs.
What's that?
Oh,
beat?
it's my mom.
It's probably your
Who's
mom
gonna yell at me and
freaking
say,
out
"Get
that
out of
you're in
the
the basement. Turn the light off. Turn the light off so she doesn't know you're down there.
I mean, either, you need to
Oh, I hear it. I hear it. They're coming. She's coming. She's coming to get chastised. Don't give in. Don't give in.
I'm being back in.
Ask your mom her opinion on Hunter watching Twitch porn. How inappropriate was that?
Wait, what's happening? Where are we going right now?
Big deal.
This is some real Blair Witch shit right here.
You know, it is
gonna guard
what
the
month it is.
basement? My mom is now guarding the
Spooky
basement.
October.
Your mom is guarding the basement?
She is, yes. She does not want me. She's staring at me because she does not want me to go down there.
I'll just go. Just go anyway.
They're gonna be very upset.
You could take her.
Eh,
What's she gonna
Yeah.
do? Write 6
Hey,
more
what are you gonna
pages
do?
of
Can you
trivia?
see your room?
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, let's
Can,
go.
can I just throw this? This is really important. The only thing that was keeping this from being a found footage horror movie was tension and narrative stakes, and now you have tension and narrative stakes.
Thank you,
That's
Hunter.
true.
Yeah. Is there another way to get to the basement that's not from where your mom is?
No.
Can we lure? Okay, here's what we do. We have Hunter or Chess Devil call your house so your mom has to go answer the phone. And then when she goes to answer the phone, you run down
Smart.
to the basement. But you were
Smart.
already in the basement. Why did you leave the basement?
Because my mom beckoned me out of the basement.
Why didn't you just pretend we should have done my plan and just turned the light off and said you weren't down there?
I don't think that would have worked.
But what's your mom gonna do to you?
I don't know. But you know, we'll take a look in another room in the house that's pretty much like the basement.
Chess
All right.
Devil, can you
Can't
get
believe this.
a package of those sun-kissed gems door dashed to Sharon Bilo?
I need the address, but I doubt he'll give it to me.
Oh, yeah.
I have the.
Okay, send it to me. I got DoorDash open right now.
Oh fuck!
I can't believe your mom. I can't believe your mom will let you go down into the basement.
It's true.
Michael, what the hell are you doing? I'm so angry.
All right. Okay. All right. You don't want people to see the house.
What are you eating?
Gum.
I made Bilo do a lot of humiliating things on this show. This might be the best one.
I feel like it's important. I don't know. I feel like it's an important. I don't have enough what?
Well, he's still trying to play it off to his audience like he's, this doesn't bother me, but deep down inside, you feel the guilt and anger inside of him. Like, oh no, I'm actually in trouble.
Where are we now?
This is it. Okay. All right. We're going to bed.
What have we done? You gotta wear this on headphones, Bilo.
Hey, Milo, are you gonna have like the door get knocked on in 5 minutes and lights out?
Who knows? Who knows?
Are you gonna have to go underneath the blanket with the flashlight?
Oh my god, please. Yeah, but remember there's that motion sensor. Oh my god, this did turn into a horror movie, but now it's you hiding from your mom.
It's true.
We should play this like a video game where you have to figure out how to get into the basement and trick your mom. It's like that board game, Don't Wake Daddy. Uh-oh, we lost him.
Oh, wait.
That's probably why they
he's
don't
been
have
chewing gum this whole time?
Wait, what'd you say?
I
the
just
whole
saw
time.
gum sticking out of his mouth.
No, he
as
is now,
froze.
apparently. Is this your coping mechanism?
I suppose.
Brother Wags is requesting that you apologize to your mom live on the air. That might be good.
It might be, but it's also like
Apologize to her.
I feel like there's good stuff. I feel like there's good stuff we're missing out on because my mom feels highly exposed.
Can I just can I show the video of your basement?
Yeah, of course.
All right, hold on. I gotta. Oh, didn't even eat anything. All right. Do I look skinnier?
No.
Thank you. Thank you for your quick honesty. All right. So this is a video. So look at this. This is some good. I guess 3 iPhone screens kind of tile very nicely here. But here we go. So this is what we're missing out on. So many things to go through in this basement. There's the panorama. That's what I mean. So many possibilities there.
So many possibilities.
That's literally a world of possibilities. Just imagine all the things we could see there.
There are so many suitcases down there, just like empty, never used suitcases.
I understand it too. We have nowhere to store shit in our house, and I've got so much crap that I want to throw out.
So do it. Let me tell you.
And they've lived in that house for almost 30 years, or maybe exactly 30 years, and I can't imagine how much. I can't imagine we saw it.
Wait, Violet, can you lock the basement from inside?
I don't think so.
So could you just say, hey, I left my wallet fell out. I gotta go get my. Just put your phone down, like you don't have it out. The show's over. You say, I left my wallet. Gotta go get it, and then lock it from the inside.
Yeah, lock it from the inside. Chess Devil, you're a genius.
Okay. Here, how about this? Why don't you pretend like everything is normal and start falling asleep so that she thinks you're falling asleep?
Yeah.
And then she's not on guard anymore.
Can't she just check the Twitch and see if you're still streaming?
It does seem possible, but
how likely is that?
I don't know.
Wait, Milo, can you play the video of you snoring just really loud?
Fucking Truman Show it.
Yeah, play
is
it
that
from
the one? Is that the one from what's his name? Where Manuel woke me up?
Manuel, say my name. Oh my God! Yeah, get your wife's phone, play the recording of you snoring, so it sounds like it's coming from that room.
This is all very Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I love it.
This is Michael Biloh's Day Off. What kind of cars do your parents drive? They have like a fancy red sports car.
Ooh, this is a good Bilo family mystery. Why does my dad's car smell like yeast?
Yeast?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It smells like baking bread, and it smelled like this for 10 years.
I don't know. Maybe he dropped a sandwich somewhere down there.
No, it's because my sister had a bunch of underage booze in the car, and a bunch of cider that she got for underage drinking, and it spilled all over the back seat of the car. And no matter how much or in the trunk or whatever, no matter how much she cleaned it up, the smell has never gone away. I loved it. I love it.
Yeah.
I can't imagine 19-year-olds just drinking a lot of cider, but
cider's
that's
delicious. Oh, I actually want one right now. Brother Wags, we are on the same wavelength tonight. I thought the same thing. I thought you were going to say she had a yeast infection.
No.
Do you know, here's some after the minute. Do you know how I found out that I was diabetic?
How?
I had a
weird?
yeast infection on my penis.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is dark.
This is after the matters. Yeah, I had a yeast infection on my penis.
On
the skin of my penis, yeah.
Wait.
Which is only happens if you have men don't generally, that doesn't really happen unless you're I guess yeast really likes
sugar.
Wow.
I should stop saying that I had a yeast infection on my penis.
You
Yeah.
probably should.
So they're like, oh yeah, you shouldn't have that. Shouldn't be a thing unless you're diabetic. And it turns out I was, and then I had to put cream on my penis, like Monistat or whatever. I put it on.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, fun fact. I'm gonna put that on a trivia. I'm gonna do trivia at your wedding, and we're gonna put that in there. How are you feeling, Bilo? You look a little dejected here.
I am. I feel like, that people would be happier if my one was just open about what the basement looked like. Because there's a lot of fun stuff down there. There's
I
the
just
car.
feel like there's all those bags of things. I was gonna say we should just like auction off the stuff or send it out.
We absolutely should.
Well,
Absolutely, we should.
Well, I don't mean to be mean here. I love you, but I don't think you understand how happy we are that you got disciplined by your mom and are now in a bathroom.
And also, by the way, that your mom is listening to us make fun of you for it.
Yeah.
It's probably true. She's got her ear up to the door.
Listening right now. Yeah.
Yes. Hi, Sharon. We appreciate everything.
Do you have the blurry background on your Skype, or is it just blurry in there?
It's just blurry.
Is it steamy in there? Someone need to turn the fan on.
Oh, actually, I do have blur enabled. Never mind. I didn't realize
Okay,
it.
there we go. What is this? You sent me a picture of this thing that's a pancake. This is okay. I'm gonna show this picture here. Hold on. This is an item. I assume this is an item from the basement.
It is, yes.
This is actually one of the most. Is this a joke item, or is this is this a novelty, like something they sold at Spencer's Gifts, or is this a thing that somebody thought was a good idea?
This is like my mom likes to buy like the as seen on TV stuff in CVS, like when it gets marked down 80%, and so because it's a pointless thing and nobody would ever need it.
So this is called the Snapjack. It cuts pancakes into perfect bites with just one push. It's a plastic star-shaped apparatus to cut pancakes. Well, I believe that most people have an apparatus in their kitchen that can cut pancakes. Called a knife.
No. There's no way. There's no way you have anything that can cut a pancake into bite-sized pieces.
Great. That's great for kids. Who is this kid? Also, kids. A kid the age of the child in this picture would just know how to eat. Like my 3-year-old son can eat a pancake. He doesn't need it to be cut for him.
Does he like pancakes? What are Oscar's
He
favorite?
does. I make vegan pancakes for him. He likes them. What are his favorite foods? I don't know. Pasta, French fries, dino nuggies. These are chicken nuggets in the shape of dinosaurs. And he asked me what each one is.
Chef Devil staple right there.
Oh yeah, they get the big
you like
box
it
at Costco. The dino nuggies, dino buddies. Is he gonna be a fatty? No, he is. Oscar is in the 0.1 percentile for height and weight. He is tiny. So I'm intentionally trying to get him to eat garbage and stuff. He's like really small. He's 3, but he's the size of a 2-year-old.
I'm going to invite him to Denny's because their French fries are to die for and their pancakes are cheap.
Well, he probably can't eat the he's so here's the other thing. He's allergic to dairy and eggs and beef and peanuts, so he can't eat a lot of stuff. So we found there's a place in Highland Park that has vegan donuts. So I've been trying to get him to eat these donuts so that he can
get big.
Just trying to get him to just trying to get him to catch up. I guess his body thinks he's 2, so that's why he's the size. Like his bones are like the size of 2-year-old bones or something like that. So his body just thinks he's younger than he actually is. So he's gonna catch up like when he hits puberty, probably. Is what the doctor said. I don't know.
Well, can I invite him to Denny's anyway? Because there's a big windmill there, and I like him as a
Oh
person.
yes, when we eat at the Windmill Denny's, I will bring Oscar. Once he has his vaccine, I don't think the Windmill Denny's has outdoor seating.
I don't think I would want to take anyone to a Denny's that has a windmill that hasn't been vaccinated yet.
Yeah.
Hey, Bilo.
Oh, speaking of Nate on TV shit, I just bought a really cool vape, and that's why I'm fun tonight.
What kind of vape?
Do you want
What? Now Stephanie wants me to get her a vape for her birthday, but I don't know what kind of vape. I don't know anything about smoking dope.
Okay, so here's my thing. What I really like, and I went home the other day. What I've been having trouble with is, the vape pens that are like, the cheap ones. Those die, pretty easily, but also they break pretty easily. And so I went in and I said, I get a slightly better one. And he said, well, we have the stick ones, or we have the ones that fold in. And I have something that's called a cloak. And I've fallen completely in love with it. You basically take it apart, put the cartridge on the inside, and screw it in. And so the battery is everything vape. And then you take, a hit from the outside of a cartridge. Thus, it's easier to clean and be more sanitary. And, doesn't look like you're fucking smoking drugs.
What shape is it? Is it just like a cigarette shape, like a long pen shape?
I would say, I don't want to say like elongated vibrator, but maybe.
Have you ever had the ones that like they kind of like buzz in your mouth when you hit the perfect amount of toke, if you will, as stoner speak says?
I mean, I just generally blow past that. It's been a long pandemic. But no, this one, it doesn't break, and it charges well. And it was $23 at a place right on Moore Park in the Valley. It was $23, and unless it like dies in the first 2 weeks, I'm a big fan. And aesthetically, it looks nice, and it's got a cool shark logo on it.
Guys, I have huge news that I forgot to bring up during the show. This is more of after the netters
huge
stuff.
News?
No, it's not. But who is working down the hall for me at Sony Pictures Studios?
This is another impossible one.
Yeah, this is a Sharon Bilo-esque trivia question. This is a famous actor or actress who is working just down the hall for me, and I find it very thrilling to hear their voice.
Did Bob Odenkirk ask once again, "Who are you?
Who are you?" Yeah, I said, "Oh, hey, Bob." He said, "What do you do here?" And I'm like, "None of your. I work here." Wizworld Live says Wesley Snipes. It's not a bad guess.
Shockingly
but think bigger.
close.
Think bigger. I would say this is one of the 20 most famous Hollywood movie stars. I think that's my hint.
Jennifer Lawrence.
No.
She's up there.
But yeah, definitely in that. Yeah. I would honestly say above that echelon, at least to me.
What, Michael? Do you remember when we once had an improv coach who thought he had a shot with Jennifer Lawrence?
Yeah, I do.
Who was that? Which coach was that?
I don't want to say, but it was like this incredible story about a chance encounter where he just spent like a good chunk of an improv practice saying like, yeah, you know what? If I had realized who she was, I might have gone home with her that night.
Great. Yeah, he's going to be telling his grandkids that he'll never have that. Will Hines. No. Oh. We always ban the bots. We never give them a chance. No, this is like this is somebody you can just say their first name and you'll know who it is.
Yeah.
This is
Denzel.
Denzel, that's right. It's Denzel Washington.
real quick about the Jennifer Lawrence thing. Didn't kind of everybody feel that way when those pictures got leaked, or is it just me?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Inappropriate.
I want to know. I literally don't know what you're talking about, but I also want to know which improv coach it was.
That I'll tell you off the air.
Oh, come on! Tell us what their name. Come on. Is this the Sharon's basement for you? This is your Sharon's basement.
Yeah.
I could feel Hunty thinking about whether he should say it or not.
I think you can say it, but if you don't want to say it, I respect it.
Chess Devil, I want an award in this Chris Gethard award show. Can we get an award? I'm trying to see if we can get like 4 or 5 viewers from this.
Well, I did plug the show last week.
Oh,
or
nice.
The week before when they picked me, and I plugged WizWorld show as well.
Nice.
And then they were off today. Next show will be next week. So I'll try to plug the after show again, but I'll see what I can do. I don't know what the heck's happening with this.
Can you give Will
Michael,
Hines the
you
award?
know
Can you give him the
why
award Best Sixth Man? Because that's what he said I would be for improv. Did Bilo freeze? Did I lose everybody? Think. Can you guys hear me still?
I'm here.
Okay, I think Bilo just froze.
Can you hear
Do you
me?
think his mom killed him?
Okay. The answer is I'm protecting someone else, not myself.
Oh, I see.
So that's why I feel weird saying it.
That's fine, but you have to tell me off the air.
I
wonder. I'm just wondering, is it the same person who gave me really creepy vibes, and then it turned out that he cheated on his wife with a student?
I mean, is that really narrowing down the field?
No.
I mean, it's only narrowing down the field for the ones who have gotten married.
I'm only yeah. Oh, is Bilo coming back? Yeah. I'm only saying,
Yeah. Bilo, if you want to say it, you understand why I wouldn't want to say it.
Yeah. No, of course. It's very, very obvious.
Oh, here he is. He's
Okay.
back. What's going on? Ooh, Brother Wags saying he had a kiss with Sarah Silverman. That's nice.
That is nice.
Oh.
Did she talk about her vagina right after?
What's Sarah
By the
Silverman
way,
doing right now? I mean, like
basically-
right now. Like if we called her, would she pick up the phone?
Probably not, but
Oh, I have a text. Oh, I see. Hunter, now that you have texted me who it is, I very much understand why you would not want to say that. Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's honestly the one answer that I totally understand. Yeah. You think that's the last time anyone tried to make Nick Swardson jealous? What's he up to right now?
Look at Nick.
Nick Swardson, you mean Terry from Reno 911?
He's only 7 years older than me.
Isn't he like showing up in all those Adam Sandler Netflix movies, and that's just paying his bills?
Let's hope so for him. Yes, he was in The Wrong Missy and Sandy Wexler and The Ridiculous Six and Hotel Transylvania 2 and Grown Ups 2 and I keep thinking I'm gonna run out, and Jack and Jill and Bedtime Stories. Wow. And Don't Mess with the Zohan. I can just keep saying, and I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, and Click, and wait, that might be the first one.
He's must be super tight with Sandler. I didn't realize.
I didn't know that
he was in
either.
every Sandler movie. He's funny. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's he up to right now? I mean, like right now. Like if we called her, would she pick up the phone?
Isn't he like showing up in all those Adam Sandler Netflix movies, and that's just paying his bills?
Probably not, but
So Wag says something about him dying from excessive drinking, almost dying, and honestly, he's kind of one of the reasons, other than my doctor told me to stop, but I saw the interview, why I don't drink hard, spirits anymore.
Oh, well, that sucks. I edited a Mariah Carey sketch video where he played Santa Claus, and he did seem drunk. But that sucks. But I bet those residual checks from the Sandlerverse must be nice. If I still get 80-cent residual checks from my one line that I had on review, which nobody has watched or purchased in like 5 years, definitely a real residual check. It must be pretty sweet.
Can we talk about how review is the worst title for the best show?
That's the most generic.
Anytime you try and you can't Google it. You can't fucking Google it.
Yeah, you have to Google with like the character name.
Yeah, like review with Miles Barlow. Give something to Google.
Yeah.
The word review, you just get like Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah. I don't know why when I worked on the first season it was always called Review with Forrest McNeil.
Wasn't that? I don't know what the Australian version was called, but wasn't that like review with the host's name?
Well, yeah, Review with Miles Barlow.
Barlow.
Yeah. Which Andy Daly told me the reason that he watched that and thought it sucked and he can do a better version or something like that. Don't quote me on that. I mean, that is what he told me though.
How is Andy Daly in real life?
Great.
Is he a dick?
He's super nice. He's super nice.
That's awesome. That's great to hear.
Although I emailed him to try to get him on this show and he never replied to my email, but that's probably fair.
Yeah. It's not a dick move to not do our show, even though it is a dick move to not do our show.
Yeah. Scott Ackerman did reply to me and just said no. I think he said something similar to I'm gonna pass.
Wag brings up a good question I was going to ask. Anybody watch Many Saints of New York?
No, I'm not. I was looking forward to it, but then I read some of the reviews and I'm not looking forward to it.
What?
Many Saints of Newark, the Sopranos prequel movie that came out, I think, yesterday.
Yes.
Is it fun?
No, I haven't seen it.
Wizworld in the chat is saying it's fun.
It is fun, and the woman who plays Tony's mother, it nails it out of the park.
Oh, I think it's Vera Farmiga,
I think
right?
it would have been better.
I listened to David Chase on
like
Mark
a miniseries.
Yeah. All right, I need to watch it. Oh. Who do you think's a better actor, James Gandolfini's son or Phil Hoffman's son?
Does James Gandolfini's son play young Tony Soprano?
He sure does. And then Philip Seymour Hoffman's son is the star of the new Paul Thomas Anderson film.
Oh,
Dark Matters.
I watched the whole.
Hey, it's Wizworld. So it's very fun. If you liked Sopranos, hello?
Yeah.
Can I hear me?
I hear you.
Oh, sorry. I had the stream on still. Sorry. If you liked The Sopranos, you'll like this. They got someone mentioned Tony's mom. She does a great job, but the guy they got to play Silvio has it down like to a T.
I don't know.
He even walks like him.
I think he was a little over the top with his expression. I mean, it was great. It was a great impression, but it felt.
But wasn't that what little Stevie or whatever was like? As Sylvia was kind of a little over the top.
Yeah, the comedy.
Yeah,
that's why. So I feel like this movie nailed what the National Lampoon movie actually botched. Like they had great mimicry, and the National Lampoon film had mediocre impressions. This is a very different.
You're talking about
skill.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
The one where like Chevy Chase, or they had Joel McHale kind of being Chevy Chase, and that guy not at all being Bill Murray.
Do you think Joel McHale is trying to get booked in dramatic roles and pull a Greg Kinnear.
I don't think he likes that. I think he's such an OG comedy guy. I think that's what he likes. He did sketch comedy with Bill Nye. You know, he's been doing silly comedy stuff forever.
Yeah, I'm trying to find evidence on his IMDb,
But yeah,
it's
fun. You won't really learn much new, although you do learn who actually killed Christopher's father, and that was a wild revelation to me personally. But mostly, it's like, remember this thing? I'm like, yes, I do. Like they even have there's even a like family dinner where Junior says, I guess like for the first time in canon, he doesn't have the makings of a varsity athlete. There's a lot of gags at that where it's just a line that you remember them talking about.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, so this to me felt like a special anime OVA it's just fan service. It's a prequel. It's 2 hours long and it feels like it, but yeah, it feels like maybe it's a long pilot. It doesn't really go anywhere much. And the final scene is this setup for this character that was only in the movie. This 70s black guy who starts to build his own empire against the mafia. But that's the last shot of the movie is him counting his money because he's moved out into a white neighborhood and he's ready to take on the white crime world.
Yeah,
that's the end of the movie. So
that's
it's
like the
okay,
show they're trying to make now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say the reason that he was killed was just the perfect for that character that killed him?
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
And the guy playing that guy also excellent mimicry job.
I saw a Reddit comment that said that Tony should have just been played by Steve Buscemi without anything done. And I thought that was just great. Yeah.
They should have had him as Tony B. That would have been really fun. Yeah, Brother Leg, very good joke. It's pure fan service. They even have you see the time when Tony's dad shot his mom through the hair. They show that bit. We see some scenes that we saw in flashback redone with these actors. There's even a therapist, kind of. There's a quasi-male feed.
The one thing I thought was going to happen, didn't happen, was the no fucking ZD line. I swear that was going to happen.
There was some... yeah, there were a couple was are they going to mention this? One thing that I thought was extremely funny was that the whole thing is kind of framed by... the first shot is of a cemetery, and you're zooming past tombstones, and the various dead people are narrating their lives. And then you finally get to Christopher's tombstone. And so he frames the thing by telling you about his life. And there's a part where there's a time jump to the 70s and he goes, the 60s were over. Neil Young gave that speech from the moon. So even dead, he still gets shit wrong. This is a comedy. Honestly, it was a comedy even more so than the series was. It's great. All right, I don't want to take up too much more time.
Well, I don't want
to. I just want to call in. It's a great.
Thank you. Now I was on the fence, and now I'm gonna watch it.
It's fun. It is 2 hours, so settle in. But it's good. It's fun.
Yeah, I'll watch it like I watch all movies now,
I hope
which is
not in too much
1 hour
trouble.
at a time.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
Hey, Wizworld, before you go, I got a question for you. When you called last week, were you on any substances? And if you were, please say what those were. I have a... Okay. Buster and I had a little bet going on.
Ale. I don't think I was dosed with anything. Not as far as I know. I mean, I all the stuff that I said did happen, and it was a literally enchanting environment, when someone's going see your tour, as someone's telling your future, and it's all around a fire, and you're all inhaling smoke, and you're drunk. It's a real little magic zone.
Yeah.
How much did you fuck at the Boy Scout camp?
None. Although fun detail from the Boy Scout camp that we noticed on Saturday some of the bathrooms said youth male and youth female.
Oh boy.
Because they want bathrooms that counselors can't go in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, dark.
When I went to camp,
Dark.
my camp counselors
Dark
were
detail.
they were all fucking. It was nuts. I went to day camp too. I didn't even go to sleepaway camp. I went to day camp, and they were fucking. They're all Binghamton College students.
How do you feel about like getting ready to like leave your kid, like leave Oscar to daycare or preschool or
Feel good.
Are you just
feel
good?
Feel good about it. We need a break, especially Stephanie. She needs a break. We were gonna put them in school, but now we're not probably till next year.
What about like terror? Are you not full of terror?
No, I'm not.
That's good.
I also have I don't know, like, you send them to a qualified person, and what else are you gonna do?
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree. But Sam's been listening to all the 30 for 30 podcasts, and they did one on like Larry Nassar, and there was this gymnast named Maggie Nichols, who like nobody who's like not up on this, and I wasn't until she retold the story to me, has heard of, who like had this amazing comeback story, but was the first person to report to like USA Gymnastics that Larry Nassar was sexually assaulting people, including her, and like USA Gymnastics screwed her out of like what would have been a very good chance to win gold, basically because she reported. Anyway, point is, it just makes me, you hear that story and then you become very paranoid of anything in the world.
Yeah.
Or at least I do.
Yeah, I don't know, right? They gotta go out into the world. They're not really doing much. They're just going to preschool. I mean, they're not old enough yet for that. I mean, when I was 12, I was unleashed upon New York City, and I just was out at all hours of the night, walking around by myself in like Manhattan and Brooklyn and the Bronx and Queens. So,
well, I mean, look at it this way: most kids survive.
That's right. Great point.
That's how we know each other.
Yeah,
we all made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literal survivor bias.
I'm not a parent, and I was never diddled, but I do have a tip that dips in both. When my parents were shopping for preschools, one time they took me with them as they were trying to find it was more of a daycare than a preschool at that. It was the 80s or the 80s, 90s, and they didn't the staff didn't actually watch me.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at your story.
My
was
parents found me at like a.
Philo held up a box of Home Sweet Home toilet paper. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm sorry.
And there's boxes more of it in the basement. But the staff just kind of let me wander off. And so my parents, after the interview or whatever, were like, "Hey, where's our son?" They're like, and they found me. I had like walked to the perimeter of the property, which luckily had a fence on it. Like, okay, good. This is not the preschool. They're like, nope, we're not going here.
Yeah.
And it's lucky because later it was found out that daycare was diddling the kids.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
So,
yeah.
If you go to a daycare and they stop watching your kid, that's a solid red flag.
That's a sign there. Yeah. Jeez Louise.
Dodge the bullet.
Yeah.
I'll give you a red flag of daycare preschool. I'm a child at daycare preschool.
When it's called Chess Devil Daycare?
Yeah. When it's in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Well, no, this was in Orlando. But
oh, even worse.
Yeah. So, if you want a pretty cool fucking kid, alcoholic kid, send him to daycare preschool.
Oh, Jesus.
Make your own preschool?
I actually, at one point, I was unleashed at Universal Studios in Orlando around the first year, maybe second year was open. My dad was working at the Hard Rock there, and had caused so much havoc that they found him while he was working and told him that I am no longer allowed in the park without his supervision.
That's a
Yeah.
classic chess devil. Causing
Amazing.
trouble at a young age.
Oh my god.
Do you want to know how the opposite? When I was 4, one of my earliest memories is being at day camp, and there were some kids playing with matches, and I went and told on them.
Hilarious.
That's me. That's all you need to know about me. I'm a rule
Well,
follower.
you didn't want to get burned up in a fire. That would have
That's
been bad.
true. But I wasn't cool. I was a rat.
Yeah, I probably would have done the same thing, frankly.
Bilo, you're still
I don't
hiding
know
in a
if
bathroom.
I don't think it's ratting out when someone's about to burn something down. I don't know if that's.
Oh, they were just
Maybe.
they weren't burning anything down. They were just lighting. They had a
Lighting.
matchbook and they
Yeah.
were like lighting the matches and then blowing them out. They weren't like setting things on fire.
Yeah,
Still.
I mean, baby steps. It is very funny that Bilo is in this bathroom, which seems to be getting darker over time.
It does. Like you have complete control over the light in this bathroom.
It's true. I mean,
Why are you
yeah,
hiding
that-
in this bathroom?
this-
I don't understand.
Because he got in trouble.
well,
His mom's mad.
There's
Yeah, I
no.
don't
This
know.
is
I
the
don't
difference
know.
between you and I, my friend. Because my mom could be mad at me. I would still do whatever I wanted to do.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah.
Philo, for the horny crew that's not here anymore, can you take us on the
Yeah.
Philo masturbation tour? Just
I
give us
mean,
the first
there's
place.
really only
maybe over
one.
here.
There's only one
There's
stop.
one stop. That's where your uncle is sleeping right now.
It's correct.
I want to see the decoration. I'm really disappointed by this house tour. I wanted to see like your decorations and what's in there.
I'm disappointed too. I feel like there's a lot of fun stuff in the basement, and like we saw it. We saw some
this-
of the fun
even
stuff
this
that's down there.
Look at what we did with this. Even this pancake thing. Imagine what's down there.
And
I kind of want
course-
the
of
pancake
course
thing.
you want it? I'll
I
bring
don't.
it.
still
Don't
waiting
carry it
for
back
you?
in your luggage.
Sorry, I missed something.
Do you think your mom's still awake, waiting for you to go to the basement?
I mean, who knows? Who knows?
Well, let's find
I
out.
assume.
Find out.
right.
Find out. Leave the bathroom. I mean, it's 2 in there. Let's take one. Let's do one more shot.
One more shot. All right. I assume. I bet she is. She's trying to protect the basement by sleeping on the couch, which is like
Yeah.
it's fun. It's fun down
Let's
there.
see.
Look,
Like yes, like there's
Mute
a
the
lot of
phone.
stuff.
We'll all be quiet. Put it in your pocket
Yeah.
and be sneaky, Philo.
Yeah. Or don't.
Alright.
Yeah. Don't mute your microphone. Just put the speaker volume all the way down.
Yeah.
And then we can hear what's going on, or we can try to figure it out. All right. I like this. I like this plan. This is espionage. This is what I've wanted all night.
You got this, Michael.
Brother Whack. Oh man. What if he gets stabbed now and we have like the audio evidence? I can't really hear. I'm gonna turn him up.
Let the second murder itself.
Hold on, we gotta stay quiet so we can try to hear.
Full screen it.
Well, it's in his pocket. There's no video.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Michael Bilo is sneaking around in his house. His phone is in his pocket. Oh, I see something.
Hey guys, remember that time Michael Bilo got sent to his room by his mom?
Yeah. Wait. I might have lost him. I don't hear anything. Oh, I do.
Oh no, Frankie's moving the screen.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the music off. Maybe we can hear better. Oh, a squeak. I think that's the basement door squeaks. I think that might be the basement door. Oh, the phone's moving. The phone's moving. The phone moved. Wait, I changed orientation.
The door.
Yo, a light is on. Wait, we're in the bathroom. We're in the bathroom again. Oh no, what happened?
I got caught. I got caught.
You got caught? We didn't hear it. What happened? You got caught.
I got.
Wait, what? Go tell us the narrative. What happened?
I so the bathroom has two exits, one through the room and one through the one through the adjoining room and one through the laundry room. So I went out through the laundry room.
Yeah.
I walked into a bunch of chairs. I walked into a mop. And then my mom stirred and was very unhappy with me.
I'm sorry.
This is literally a Don't Wake Daddy before it came in real life.
It really. Can we wake up Uncle Gerald? Oh, Michael, this is probably the most
we'll let
uncomfortable
Uncle
you've
Gerald.
ever been on this show.
Let Uncle Gerald sleep. I think Uncle Gerald is he's it's not his decision, and it's also not like a TikTok prank show where
Well, is this? I mean, in what context are you saying that? Because we could. We're not any better than a TikTok prank show at this point.
That's probably true, but I feel like I feel like he's more of a bystander than than a protagonist.
I mean, you're in vertical mode, so we're perfect for TikTok right here. We can just talk this out. We could talk this. How long is a TikTok have? What's the maximum length on a TikTok?
I don't know. About 20 seconds at the max.
Yeah.
Unless you're or it's like a super cut of you asking people how much money they make or what kind of car that they drive.
Yeah.
But and those interactions are about 5 seconds, but you do a lot of them and it fills a minute.
Yeah. So you could do a minute. You do feel really bad, Michael. You really do look. This is going to cause you some problems tomorrow.
We'll see.
I think Chess Devil should DoorDash a gift for Michael's mom. But this time out of goodness.
I think it's fine. I think, it's probably time for the matters to end.
Wow.
I think we're at the end of the thread.
Wow.
Oh wow, I feel bad now, Bilo.
Wow. It's also.
I don't feel bad.
I should feel bad, but I don't, and that's a problem with me. That I need to do some work.
Okay, Bilo, are you in a bedroom attached to a bathroom attached to a bedroom?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, can you just one more thing? Just take a white sheet, put it over your head, pretend you're a ghost, and try to walk past your mom. And if she says anything, you're like, "Oh, I'm a ghost."
Yeah.
Maybe that she'll get fooled by that.
Yes, fooled. Fooled. It's the word.
I'm pretty sure. It would. The level of alertness that I need is
just put a sheet over your head and just and start going to the basement and just say, "Oh, I'm not Michael. I'm the ghost of the homeless man who lived in the basement."
Oh my God! What if there were bones down there?
Yeah, I mean, we found a creature in my backyard.
That was horrifying. The Jenny, the something
Jenny
Jenny.
Hanover. I really am the goofus too, go on. And this show is about as sophisticated as the Highlights magazine. So,
It is.
is somebody made Highlights magazine the movie yet, or could we do that?
Yeah, we should make Highlights magazine. What if that's
pitch
how?
that would be really funny to just really seriously try to go around Hollywood pitching Highlights, the magazine, the movie.
The movie. Just to
And
show it.
you know what you should lead with? You should start with, hey, you know what's going crazy in Hollywood? Or did I mean highlights would?
Perfect. I'm gonna start exactly with that. I don't remember what Goofus and Gallant looked like. We gotta cast them before we go and pitch.
Goofus and Gallant. I didn't realize they were
like
in Highlights. I thought they were just in the regular paper.
No, they're from Highlights, aren't they?
I didn't realize.
I thought so. Yeah, American comic strip appearing monthly in Highlights for children. They just look like average white children. They don't look very interesting. All right, Goofus and Gallant is
Chris Pratt.
Yeah, Chris Pratt and wait, who's Luigi? I forget who Luigi is.
Yeah, Charlie Day.
Chris Pratt, super.
Oh, it is
brother.
Charlie Day. That is who it is.
Is it Charlie Day?
It really is. Yeah.
Wow, that was a jokey guess, but
yeah, nope.
I have seen, of course, that casting information, but none of it really stuck.
Do you think they're gonna do the Italian accents?
Oh, they have to. You wouldn't.
Oh, absolutely.
My name's. What do you think it's gonna be like? Yeah, my name's Mario, and this is my brother Luigi.
Probably. But what it should be is the voice from "It's me, Mario. Thank you for playing Nintendo 64" from the Toys R Us, where it would play Nintendo 64 and then it would reset.
Yeah, that guy is good.
Yeah, Charles Martinet. He's been the voice of all the characters for all these years, and now they went to Chris Pratt. A nice job, Nintendo.
They want a fuckable Mario. Mario also has like a big pot belly, you know?
Yeah.
Is Chris Pratt
the fuckable Mario was Eddie Valent. Plain and simple.
Yeah, I tossed on to fall asleep a TV show I hadn't watched in a while the other day, and then I realized, you know how long ago Parks and Rec was? Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Relatively unknown.
Like, that is the existence of Chris Pratt as this monolithic actor that no one likes. Back before then, he was this weird, funny guy that everyone loved.
Does no one like Chris Pratt now because of Mario, or they just didn't like him? I don't know. I'm not up on the scene.
Isn't he like,
he's
like right wing now? Is it?
Oh, he is.
I mean, I think he always
he's
was.
very right wing.
Oh.
He's anti-gay. There's a whole
is?
ton of that, but also, yeah.
Oh, he's married to Catherine Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger, yeah.
I didn't know any of this.
Yeah, he joined a mega church that is that thinks homosexuality is like, yeah, but also he went from being like the most fun part of a fun sitcom to the like I think everyone thought, because like the Guardian of the Galaxy, it was like, oh shit, this is still Chris Pratt, but I wish Jurassic World was like someone else, because Jurassic World's my favorite.
I love Jurassic World.
He was married to Anna Faris for like 9 or 10 years.
Yeah.
And then he got really famous and then dropped her for Schwarzenegger's daughter.
Did you know he is part of the reason why I suffered a concussion once?
Go on.
There used to be a show IO called the Shane Hartline and hopefully Chris Pratt show, where they tried to book him every month, but otherwise did some crazy variety bullshit. And I got involved in a stunt, and I could not work for many months afterwards. So there may be that also. But I do think he is really good in Guardians of the Galaxy and Parks and Rec. And Moneyball.
Yeah. Scott Hatterberg.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, it's easy to play first baseman, right, Wash? It is not easy. That's the one line I...
Michael Bilo, you were in your bathroom.
Yes, I am.
By yourself. While your mother, in a literal don't wake mommy situation. Your mother is prowling the house trying to make sure you do not broadcast her basement. We've caused you great shame tonight.
Nothing.
For that I apologize, but I won't say it was not really funny. I feel like your capacity for empathy and shame are great tools for humor. The reason why this doesn't work for me is because I wouldn't feel bad. It would be less funny because I would just plow right past whoever it was, and I would not feel bad.
It's impressive. It's impressive. People
who are
able to do that are impressive.
I think the real world is psych. I think I might be a sociopath.
Mm-hmm.
God, I'm hungry. All right. Well, wait. Hold on. I gotta load.
Right.
I gotta keep my Spotify up so that we can do the drop, because this happens at the end of the show and it is not. It's not smooth.
Oh my God! When Brother Wags posted that in the middle of the week, like, I just got so excited.
This song is great. Chestel, are you still playing? Are you still playing this in the laser tag arena?
Yeah, and I'm actually tomorrow. I'll debut. I don't think I can film it, but I'll debut the theme song. I got it edited without the fucks.
Oh yeah. We should probably do that. Well, from live in a basement in Highland Park, Illinois. One Bilo to another. Take me to the stars, but not to Sharon Bilo's basement.
No.
What are we gonna do next week, Bilo?
We have all the stuff that I've made that we haven't shared at all.
Oh yeah, we gotta reveal the art. All right, let's do that. We have a bunch of art to reveal.
Yeah. That's not really a show though, but it's definitely a reason to watch.
All right, good night, everybody.